Abner, how do you expect anything new from you when you're fighting style?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the type of fighter that I don't want to be a boring fighter. I don't want to be that fighter that we're expecting already this from Abner. And I think you and anyone can say, hey, you know what, Abner, every fight is different. Show something different. And thank God I've been blessed to have a good coach, Robert Garcia, alongside of me, who's been teaching me so much. And now, you know, 2 weeks from the fight against a tough, hungry fighter as Gutierrez is. Come on, 26 years old. He's getting the opportunity of his lifetime to fight for a world title. He's only got 1 defeat, 36 wins, 25 knockouts. He's a hungry veteran, you know, young veteran that is here to take what I've been working for so long, and that I don't plan to let it go.
Have you seen many of his fights?
I have, obviously. Once I got word of who I'm fighting, I did my homework, studied him, I saw him, and he's a strong kid. He's a strong, hungry kid who is always there in front of you, pressures you, and a fighter that thinks that he can win it all based on strength and youth. But sometimes, you know, you gotta be smarter than that.
Abner, can you just talk about your involvement with this program and what it means to you to be involved?
It means so much to me to be involved. I did the backpack giveaway this past month, I think it was, before they went to school. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. Can't remember, I think they got a hold of me through social media about 3 years ago, but they needed help. And it started small. I think they only had 1 ring, and now they have 2 rings. And I'm blessed to just walk in here. Like I said, there's not many kids right now. Obviously, they're in school right now, but it's over 100 kids that come here after school, work their butt off because they have that dream to become a world champion, to become someone in life. And like I said, it's combined with studying and working, you know, on boxing. You got the study room back there. You got to do your homework, finish your homework. And these are kids with so many problems. They come in here with, you know, we don't know, you know, problems at home with their parents, financially problems. This is a tough neighborhood, and I've known and I've heard many of the kids that we've lost to gang violence also, and it's heartbreaking. So we try to keep them away from all that and busy here.
What is it? You grew up in a rough neighborhood. I know all about Hawaiian Gardens, and I know you got in just a little bit of trouble as a young guy growing up. What is your message to these kids? Because obviously, I'm a former gang member, as you know, and I know the area, and it is a rough place to grow up.
It is a rough place to grow up, and my message is basically just being myself, showing the people that you could do something for your life, something better. There's always something better out there. It's just wanting it and changing your life. And letting that. Quick story. 2 weeks ago, I was selling my hats at my wife's store. Posted it on Instagram. A couple of friends showed up, but one of them that showed me was a friend that I hadn't seen for years from high school. That was always tweaked out, you know, bad in drugs. That I was always seeing him in the streets. He came up to me, hey, I don't remember me. And I'm like, I couldn't remember him. He looked so different. Introduced me to his son. His son was a fan. I had to tell him all about, you know, how we grew up, and he told the kid was so thrilled. He's your #1 fan, champ. Thank you so much. You made his day. You made my day. Let me tell you, I'm a changed man. I live in Sparring now. I don't make that much money, but I'm happy with my family. I changed my way, so I'm happy to see that. And you know, he did it on his own. I'm not saying he did it because of me, but his kid is looking up to me now. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta use the platform to just be an example, and not just someone that fights, makes money, and goes to waste money like crazy. It's stupid.
What is the worst bit of trouble you were in when you were growing up in Hawaiian Gardens?
Carjacking. The last one was the one that really hit me. It wasn't even that bad, but it was just the fact the way they did it. I was in a rumble, and I got harassed by the cop. I got beat up by the cop. He was gonna take me to jail, but he decided to take me home. He walked me in my house, handcuffed. I was crying. You know, my mom was there. She was crying, devastated. And to see my mom's tears and to see her, you know, broken down like that, it just really opened up my eyes. You know, but I'm not gonna say that I changed drastically right after that, but it did open up my eyes.
How old were you at the time?
I must have been like 13, 14.
Did you ever get jumped into Hawaiian Gardens?
That is the reason why I left at the age of 15. I was initiated to get jumped in the hood. Word got around. My parents heard, and they sent me to Mexico. So that is the reason why I got sent to Mexico.
So what was the defining moment in life, but since you're in a different league.
My parents grabbed me, put me in the bus, off to Mexico you go at the age of 15, living on my own. And I couldn't understand why they did it, but throughout years, I got to understand why they did it. Obviously, seeing 90% of my friends in jail or dead, you know, it's like, wow, that's why.
When did you come back? How old were you when you came back?
I didn't come back till the age of 20.
How frustrating is it not having Leo Santa Cruz as your opponent for this fight? It feels like that should have been next. You guys both haven't fought in a while.
Not frustrated whatsoever, bro. It's over it. I'm concentrating on one fight and that's it. But we'll be talking about Leo fight after this fight, God willing. But my priority right now and my goal is to beat Gutierrez in a spectacular way, show what I've been learning with Coach Robert, and move on.
Is the layoff from December, did you wish you got in the ring sooner? Is that something that you want?
Yes, I wish I could have gotten in the gym sooner, but in the ring sooner to fight. But I feel good. I stayed in the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see I'm always in the gym. I'm constantly in the training with Robert. And again, it got to where I'm learning more little by little with Coach Robert, getting to know each other. This is our second year together, so God knows why. Timings are perfect, and now I'm fighting Andres Gutierrez in 2 weeks. After that, God willing, everything goes well. I want to Leo Santa Cruz. If it's not Leo, I'm not even worried about fighting Leo anymore. I want to fight Frampton. I want to fight Oscar Valdez. I want to fight world champions out there. I'm not gonna concentrate on one fighter now. I'm just.
What did you make of Oscar's last performance?
It was good. He showed it was a tough fight. A young kid who is yes, a world champion, but he's still green. Obviously, is I believe his first, if not second, title defense. And he showed heart. He showed a heart that we know that he's always had, but he made the adjustments through the last rounds, and I'm happy for him. He's a good fighter.
He went down. Did that surprise you? How did he look when he down? Did he respond how he should have as a professional?
He was down. It did not surprise me because he's vulnerable for that. He opens up too much. He gets caught with clean punches. It wasn't a devastating knockdown. It was a flash knockdown. He got up and responded good. Obviously not the way I would have done it. He stuck toe-to-toe with the guy. Should have held, but luckily I'm sorry, it was the last 10 seconds of the round, so he was fortunate enough that it was the 10 seconds before the bell rang. Yeah, you know what, it's all mental. I can't get frustrated, I can't get angry, I can't concentrate. Right now when he asked me, were you frustrated, were you still angry? No, I'm over it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not fighting him, period, you know what I'm saying, so I gotta get through this guy first in order to even thinking about that fight now, so I'm over it. Once I even heard, I heard like a week before you guys even knew that I wasn't fighting Leo, I was like, oh, it's not time.
A fighter's preparation is so intense, not just physically, but mentally. So how do you decompress mentally and kind of clear your mind space from one assignment to what actually is, in this case, your opponent, Gutierrez?
But, people need to understand that, yes, I'm not fighting Leo Santa Cruz, the named fighter, the world champion, but I am fighting the Gutierrez who's got two hands, who trained hard, who's got a devastating record, which is 36, 1 defeat, 25 knockouts, 26 years old again, hungry, and he's got the opportunity. So if anything, I probably have a tougher fight than the Leo Santa Cruz. So that's why I'm focused on this fight. I got to get through on first. And like I'm telling you, I'm not even worried about the Leo Santa Cruz fight anymore. And it is hard, like you said, it's hard, but you just got to let go of it.
A tougher fight in the sense of your opponent being tougher than Leo's, or tougher than Leo himself?
You never know. You never know. It could be tougher than Leo because of his style. It could be tougher than Leo because he wants it more. You know what I'm saying? This is a young kid that's got the opportunity.
Abner, you're back at the Stub Hub. Things didn't go so well for you last time you were there. Is that creeping your mind at all?
No, and thank you for bringing that up. Not too many people are talking about it, which is cool too. You know what I'm saying? But my last and only fight that I did there was against Johnny Gonzalez, which I got knocked out in the first round. But if anything, I'm excited because I owe 11 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I owe you guys 11 rounds. and I'm happy to be fighting there and showcase my talent there, because that place is what do you call it? It's magical. Period. It's gonna go down in history as what they call the war zone, because there's so many wars in there. You know, I'm not saying that my fight might be a war, but you know, definitely gonna give you guys the win and a good fight.
What was it like training with Aldo? Last time I saw you.
Oh yeah, we're good friends, man. You still stay in touch. I believe he's fighting in November. He was supposed to let me know. I'm gonna be attending this fight, and he's a great fighter, man. Great champion, human being, and it was great helping, being able. I was humble enough to be able to help a legend as is Jose Aldo, and his and he's so nice. What's the word I'm looking for? He's so humble that he would listen. You know, he didn't have to. He would sit there and just listen to everything I would tell him, and he'll do it in the ring. And you know, that's how champions are made. You know, they progress, you know, by listening, not thinking that they know everything already. And Jose Aldo is one of those.
Are you picking up anything from him? Are we gonna see you in the octagon?
I don't know, man. That's an intriguing sport. You know, it is a combat sport. It's different. I would just have to learn how my grappling and all that. But besides that, boxing, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Having what were those sparring sessions like with Aldo?
They were good. They were just. This is why he liked me so much, and I'm gonna be truly honest, because I didn't go in there wanting to perform. You know, wanting to go tear his head off. Most fighters would have. Oh, this will say, Aldo, I'm gonna show off. No, I went in there. I told him, go, throw certain punches. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna come back with this. School. You know, we went in there. We were schooling each other. I was telling him what I was gonna do. Same thing, and we learned. We did about 6 rounds, 8 rounds. We finished. He gave me a hug. Abner, thank you so much, because that's what it is. You know, sparring. Some people got it too. Some people think that you got to go in there and kill yourself. Nah, man. It's about learning. Sometimes I get my ass kicked. I'm starting sparring session, and it's like I get home. I'm like, man, what did I do wrong? And then you go the next day, oh, thank God you're sparring the same guy, and you kind of know him, so you got to adjust things and do things right.
We saw Aldo kick some people with the body pad on. Did he ever kick you or anything?
No, he sparred one of my good friends, my fighter, Misael Rodriguez. They started boxing, and they got to a point where they were clinching, and I don't know, I think he just lost it, desperate, and he picked him up and dropped him. And I'm talking about Misael's what?
Taller than me.
He's taller than her. He's a middleweight. Yeah, he's a big guy, you know. So
I'm gonna grab